Have you ever wondered why women treat some men with disdain while obsessively pursuing others? If you think the secret lies in money or looks, you're wrong. The reality is that many handsome guys find themselves lonely, and many wealthy gentlemen are only taken advantage of for their money. So where does the real secret lie? The answer is surprisingly simple. High-value men know how to ignore women. It may sound strange, but if you want a girl to always think about you and try to approach you, try keeping your distance from her, but only after establishing a certain connection. Human nature is often attracted to what is not easily obtained, and it is this unavailability that creates a special attraction. Be the one she wants to conquer, and you will see her trying to get your attention. When you reduce your interest, you become more mysterious and attractive in her eyes, just the way you want. Watch this video as we explore subtle strategies to ignore her charmingly. Click the subscribe button now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Together, we will discover the mysteries of attraction and build the best version of ourselves. Number 1. Utilize the push and pull method. Imagine this: a guy constantly texts, gives gifts, and always tries to please a girl. Initially, she may be interested, but gradually that excessive enthusiasm makes her feel suffocated and bored. On the other hand, a man who knows how to keep his distance, appearing only occasionally, unintentionally evokes curiosity and stimulates a woman's instinct to conquer. Remember, women are like cats. The more you chase them, the further they run. But when you focus on yourself, live your own life, they curiously come closer. However, ignoring here doesn't mean being cold or indifferent. If you've never been on a woman's radar, how can you expect her to remember you when you suddenly disappear? First, you need to establish a certain connection with her. Show her that you are an interesting and attractive man. Then skillfully withdraw to give her time to think about you, to wonder why you are not like other men. Initially, be an interesting companion. Listen to her share jokes, common interests, and leave the impression of a refined and humorous man. When the message exchanges become lively and the dates leave a sweet aftertaste, it's time to subtly loosen the rope. Well, don't be clingy, don't text constantly, and don't try to occupy all her time. Let space seep into the relationship, giving her time to miss you, to be curious about what you are doing, the people you are meeting. Your well-timed absence will be like a pause in the music, highlighting the remaining melodies. Remember, love is not a conquest but an attraction. The harder you try to grasp it, the easier it slips away. Instead, be a confident, independent man with a rich life of your own. Then you will become a magnet, attracting all eyes, including the girl you secretly admire. Imagine you are fishing. You need to cast bait to attract fish, but also be patient and not reel it in too early. Similarly, give her enough attention to stimulate curiosity, but not so much that she feels you are easily attainable. You want her to feel safe enough to open up, but also challenged enough to continue pursuing you. For example, after a great date, instead of texting immediately, give her space and time to think about you, to wait and look forward to your message more than ever. Or in a conversation, reveal a little about yourself, but don't share everything. Let her want to discover more about you. Maintaining a reasonable distance helps you become mysterious and elusive. This will make them wonder, why doesn't he reply to my messages right away? Or why doesn't he seem to care about me anymore? It is these questions that create a space in their minds where curiosity and the desire to understand you continuously grow. They can't stop thinking about you. You occupy a part of their thoughts, but this only happens when you know how to control your silence and mystery. Remember, the goal is not to play mind games, but to create a balance between showing interest and maintaining a bit of mystery. That way, you not only attract her attention, but also gain her respect and admiration. Because a man of value knows how to balance closeness and independence, and that's what truly attracts women. Number 2. Put her in the friend zone. The friend zone, a seemingly safe land, yet it hides a potential power that can turn the game of love upside down. It's like a poker game. You need to know how to hide your cards to make the other person curious and want to explore. When you put her in the friend zone, you unintentionally create a gap in her expectations. Usually women are pursued, cared for, and pampered by men. But you are different. You treat her like a normal friend, without special favors. This makes her feel confused, even a little hurt. Why doesn't he care about me like others? She will wonder. And it is this lack that stimulates the conquering instinct in her. Imagine instead of always being the one to initiate texting, you let her be the one to start the conversation. When she needs to share, you listen and give advice like a true friend, without showing excessive concern or trying to solve her problems for her. You show her that you are a mature man who knows how to listen and understand but is not easily swayed. However, the friend zone is only a temporary tactic. Your goal is to make her realize your value, not push her away. So after a while of being friends, start showing more special attention. Occasionally compliment her beauty, give her a small gift, or simply text her to ask how she is when she's sick. These small actions will make her feel appreciated and realize that you are not just an ordinary friend. Remember, women are like wildflowers. The harder you try to pick them, the easier they break. But when you care for and cultivate them with sincerity and patience, they will bloom and spread their fragrance. Number 3. Don't change your plans for her. In the dance of love, a true man doesn't always follow his partner's music but leads, creating enchanting and graceful moves. He understands that independence and decisiveness are the keys to sparking a woman's curiosity and conquering instincts. Imagine you've planned a relaxing evening, immersing yourself in your favorite books or enjoying a melodious tune. Suddenly she calls, inviting you to a lively party. No matter how tempting the invitation, remember that you have the right to live your way, to prioritize your values. Changing your plans easily just because of a sudden invitation will make you look indecisive, even dependent. Instead, politely decline and explain that you already have plans. You can suggest a more convenient time or simply apologize and say you can't make it. The important thing is to clearly express your point of view and respect for your own time. An intelligent woman will realize that you are not easily swayed. You have a rich life, your own goals and desires. And this is what makes you more attractive than ever. It shows that you are a man of opinion, who values himself and is not afraid to assert his worth. However, being decisive doesn't mean being inflexible. In special cases, when she really needs you, be willing to adjust your plans to be by her side. This timely flexibility will touch her and make her appreciate you more. In short, not changing your plans just for her is a way to show your masculine strength, a catalyst that stimulates love. Remember, in love as in life, balance between reason and emotion is always important. Number 4. Stop craving. Think about it. When others realize you're craving their validation, they'll no longer respect you. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to us, but our reaction to it that matters." If you keep seeking agreement and approval from others, you're giving them control over your happiness, and to those people, you're just a backup plan, a just-in-case option. When you allow others to occupy a higher position in your mind, you've put them on a pedestal they never deserved. Why should they value something chasing after them? When you crave attention, you become a puppet, controlled by the hope of being loved and recognized. But this has to stop now. The first step to breaking free from this dependence is to give up the habit of constantly checking your phone, as if it were a slot machine, just to look forward to a message from the person you desire. You no longer need to stare at the seen status or wonder if your message has been read. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts." Every time you wait for a response, you're making your happiness dependent on someone else, instead of building it from inner confidence. Next, stop excessive acts of attention. No more liking all their posts, leaving comments, or deliberately starting conversations unnecessarily. Midnight messages like, "What are you doing?" or "I just wanted to see how you're doing" need to stop. When you act out of craving, it only shows that their attention is more important than your dignity, and that's a path to loss. Remember this. Confidence is silent. Craving is noisy. When you truly believe in your worth, you don't need to constantly flaunt your presence. You can move silently without seeking recognition from others and people will naturally notice you. The writer Oscar Wilde once said, "To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance." When you know how to love and respect yourself, you don't need anyone to validate your worth. If you want to turn things around, it's time to move in silence. Stop showing craving and let them wonder what's going on with you. We often don't value what is easily attained. The more you chase, the further they move away. But when you step back, stop calling and texting, you create a void that makes them wonder and think about your presence. If every time you post on social media just to get someone's attention, you've already lost. You should live your life for yourself, not to seek a like from someone. As the writer Rainer Maria Rilke advised, don't look outward, look inward. As soon as you stop acting as if you depend on recognition from others, you'll feel relieved and realize you never really needed them to be happy. When you step back and stop trying too hard, something amazing will happen. They will start to wonder why you're not chasing them anymore. That curiosity is a powerful attraction that brings them back. And the best part is, by the time they realize this, you won't care anymore. Why? Because you've regained your power and won't go back to the old ways. Tell yourself, I don't chase, I attract. This will be your mantra, helping you calm down every time you intend to text or seek attention from someone. When you stop acting needy, you completely change your energy, creating a natural attraction. Then, they will wonder what has changed, what they have lost, and whether they can come back to you. But the truth is, you won't be playing that game anymore because you've truly found your worth. Number 5. Embrace the fearless mindset. High-value men don't see women as something out of reach or unattainable, but as equals, people who share their values in life. They understand their self-worth and are confident in their natural charm, which helps them stay calm and composed when facing women. This is an attraction that needs no words, as people are drawn to that confidence and composure, not by flashy appearances or flowery words. A truly mature man doesn't seek fulfillment from the outside but turns inward to nurture his mental strength. He understands that loneliness is not a punishment but a gift. In the quiet moments of life, he has time to reflect on himself, on the values he pursues, on the goals he desires. He reads, learns, hones his skills, and constantly improves himself. Like an ancient oak standing firm in the deep forest, he doesn't need to rely on anyone to survive. He finds peace within himself, and from that exudes a strong attraction. Women are attracted to his confidence, independence, and courage. They realize that this is the man who can protect them, a strong shoulder to lean on. That doesn't mean he rejects love. He still desires a genuine relationship, but not to fill a void in his soul. He seeks a woman who can share life with him, grow together, and complement each other on the journey of maturity. He wants a companion, not a better half to complete him. On the contrary, many men are easily anxious and stressed when facing beautiful women because they lack confidence and self-belief. A fearless mindset is the key to overcoming this insecurity, because true charm lies not in trying to impress but in deep self-belief. When you believe in your worth, you don't need to try to get someone's attention. That inner confidence will naturally create attraction. Imagine yourself at the peak of your life, radiating strength, confidence, and stability. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else because you clearly understand your nature and potential. To develop this mindset, focus on constantly improving yourself. When you become mentally strong, emotionally stable, and steadfast in your values, fear will gradually disappear. You will realize that no one can make you feel inferior, and soon you will approach everyone, especially women, with a natural, sincere, and fearless attitude. Number 6. Don't give away your attention for free. The principle of not giving away your attention for free is simple but carries immense power in building self-worth. This principle clearly reflects one of the core values of Stoic philosophy, self-respect. In Meditations, Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This reminds us that every moment is precious, and if we value our time, others will learn to value it too. Imagine yourself as a man on a mission, passionate about clear goals. Such a man will not easily give away his attention because he knows that his focus is his most valuable asset. His time and energy are devoted to the important things in life, improving himself, developing his career, pursuing his passions, and building the future he dreams of. He lives like a successful lawyer with a busy schedule, or a successful entrepreneur, always busy with big projects. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life, as the writer and philosopher Henry David Thoreau said. It is this busyness and focus on his goals that make others respect him. This self-respect not only helps a man focus on what truly matters, but also creates natural charm. Just as people respect the professionalism and busyness of a successful lawyer or entrepreneur, women will appreciate your attention when they see that it is not something easily obtained. The less you share your time and attention, the more attractive you become, because in that scarcity your value naturally increases. That's how you make others, especially women, realize that your presence is valuable, and when you spend time with someone, it means something. The man who is worthy of being a leader of men will never complain of the stupidity of his helpers, of the ingratitude of mankind, nor of the inattention of the world, as the writer Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote. When you know how to control your attention and value your time, you not only build personal value but also create respect and admiration from those around you. From a Stoic perspective, this action is not just about others but about valuing yourself to the point where you don't allow anyone, any relationship, to dominate your mind or break your focus. In a world full of temptations and distractions, staying focused on your personal goals and steadfast in your values is key to growth. When you give your attention to others, it's because they deserve it, not because you want to please anyone. That's the mindset of a man of value, a man who knows that every moment is precious, and no one has the right to waste his time. When you live by this principle, you not only protect your energy and self-worth, but also become a role model for confidence and independence. Number 7. Become the best version of yourself. Becoming the best version of yourself is a meaningful and worthwhile journey, bringing not only personal transformation but also positively impacting every aspect of your life. Have you ever wondered why continuous self-development is so valuable? Simply because becoming the best version of yourself not only helps you overcome current challenges, but also prepares you mentally and capably to face future difficulties. When you embark on the journey of self-improvement, each passing day is a day you become stronger and more meaningful. You will find yourself less caught up in negative emotions like pointless longing or impulsive reactions. Instead of dwelling on unhelpful thoughts, you have more motivation to focus on long-term goals and build a fulfilling life. Self-improvement is not just a process, it's a commitment to yourself, a commitment to always strive to rise and live better every day. One of the core principles of Stoicism is to focus on what you can control and let go of what is beyond your reach. When you can't control other people's emotions or reactions towards you, what you can do is focus on personal growth, how you learn, mature, and improve yourself. Therefore, when you build and develop yourself, you become stable, not easily influenced by external factors, and thereby become a more independent and resilient person. Imagine you are pursuing a passion. It could be a new skill, a personal project, or career advancement. You spend your precious time learning, growing, and progressing. This time will help you no longer feel the need to sit and wait or worry about things that are not really important. Suppose someone texts you, you won't feel the need to reply immediately. Instead, you will respond when the time is right, when you have the comfort and space to respond calmly and confidently. Focusing on yourself helps you control your time and emotions, thereby building confidence and independence. Indeed, when you focus on self-improvement, you not only reap personal benefits but also change how others perceive and approach you. When you're busy with personal projects or bigger goals, you won't have time to constantly check your phone to see if someone has responded. Your silence is no longer a psychological tactic to manipulate other people's emotions, but a natural sign that you are living your life, devoting your time and energy to things that truly matter to you. Life is a never-ending flow, and so is love. There will be times when we feel lost, adrift amidst the fluctuations of emotions. But remember, you are not alone. Within each challenge lie valuable lessons that help us grow and become stronger. Cherish the present moments. Live fully with what you have. Don't let fears, past traumas, or anxieties about the future hinder your steps. And above all, always believe in yourself, in your inner strength. You have the ability to overcome any storm, to find true happiness. See you in the next videos where we will explore the mysteries of the soul together and conquer new heights in life.